Time to Twitter some Twitter bits. Grimmer Freak says, Woot, best tune to open with. Yes, this is my normal opening theme.
Guy wanted you guys to know the IHBS guy from last night's match. His name's Luke, and so you guys don't have to pronounce his name. I don't know.
We have to pronounce it. That's what we do.
Idge.
Wait, who was that?
Idge.
Idge.
Scratch the edge.
The guy from last night? That guy?
Yeah.
Just scratch the edge. Anyway, I am live.
As
I'm
am I.
live.
And I'm invisible.
Did you see the comic?
Hilarious.
I know, made me giggle.
Super duper commentary.
Yes.
Happening right now. Can I get an oh yeah?
Oh yeah!
Alright.
Very yes.
I just want to make that into a button I can push.
Like a GG button.
Yeah.
Every time something happens, you just hit it. It's like, hit button. Put your cue.
We could have our own, very own co-star Randy Savage soundboard.
Oh man, yes.
You could actually, I think you,
Look at that six pool.
I think you, I think you could,
I
you
play
could,
Zerg.
you could sell a button that is Ko's voice going, oh yeah.
That could be the prize for the RMCT3.
I don't think anybody would play then.
I think they would. Especially if, it's you and Meatwad. Like, they just argue back and forth on the button.
It's just one button on the soundboard. It's just them having a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
That's what the conversation is Macho Man Randy Savage is trying to teach Meatwad how to do oh yeah.
Gotta teach him about the macho madness. The madness is everything.
Trying to teach him to eat Slim Jims. He was like,
And
I don't eat that,
nothing.
because that's, I can't do Meatwad. It's cannibalism.
Oh no, that's not bad. No, he
Yeah.
eats meat. He eats meat.
Oh.
Oh, dark
He likes
I like
he likes meat shakes.
And
Told me
I
to get in
like-
the freezer. Told me there was gonna be a carnival in the freezer. There wasn't no carnival. It was a goddamn freezer.
Oh, I remember that.
I don't think I've seen as many episodes of Aqua Teen Hunger Force as you guys.
Uh,
It's because I had a job, bitch. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. That show isn't still in the air, is it? I mean, it's not, like,
I
Yes,
think
it
like,
is.
like new episodes?
Oh yeah, new episodes.
It's been like 10 fucking years.
And those are some awesome 10 years. No, I haven't seen it in probably like 2 years. But I do know they still make episodes.
Just a reminder to the audience, make sure on your DVRs that Game of Thrones is set to record.
I don't have cable. I'll have to just find some way to watch it.
Yeah, you'll
through
have
some other
to,
digital means.
you'll have to, like, digitally go over to a friend's house and
Yeah.
in the torrential rain and sit down and watch it.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. It's fun though, because I'm up to the 5th book now, so I know everything basically that's going to happen in that 2nd book. Obviously, because I've finished the book, but I'm just excited to see how they're going to handle all that stuff.
Well, from what I understand, they're going to do about a book a season, unless there's a reason to mix things up a little bit, because I assume there are some events that take place at the same time that may cross books or approximately at the same time that don't need to be, There are some things that don't affect the story in the whole point, but make for better video or cleaner video.
No, one thing is that the 4th book and 5th book actually take place simultaneously, but he broke it apart.
So they may do them split. I mean, where it's 2 seasons that take place over one span of time.
Yeah.
But events from both happen at... Okay. I was going to check
Look at that
first.
What's that?
I was going to check if they still make episodes of it. Yep. 2000 to dash, implying no end yet.
It will never end. Never.
Okay. I was like... I did have a job when this was out. Or when it first came out. 2000. What were you doing in the year 2000?
Year...
I know.
Year 2000? Yeah.
Yes, that also shows how old we are.
Oh, man. I was a junior? Yeah, I was a junior, I think. Either a junior or a sophomore. It depends on what part of the year.
In the year 2000...
I graduated 2002.
I was an adjunct Unix administration college instructor for a community college around here. I was 17 and 18 for most of that. And then, so that's what I was doing when Aqua Teen Hunger Force came out. Actually, I was doing that until 2001, wasn't I? So yeah.
In 2000, I was hosting LAN parties in the school common, or the new school common area, without anyone's notice or permission.
As long as you clean up, they won't care.
Yeah, we nearly got in trouble for that, but we had the system admin, like, for the whole district. There was only one. It was a small district.
Yeah.
But he was there with us playing, so it was good. We blew a fuse, though, in the brand new high-tech commons area, with the stage and all that stuff, like all the lighting and whatnot that was turned off. We blew a fuse. We had over 100 computers, I think, hooked up.
That will do it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. 3 days. I didn't sleep for 3 days. Or I might have slept one point during a Red Alert 2 match. Not sure.
I'm pretty sure I would sleep through Red Alert 2 matches.
Oh, come on. These were good, though. We had fun.
I know.
I won one match with just one harvester, war harvester.
She's a hipster.
No, I actually do like Red Alert quite a bit.
Don't start talking about Age of Empires.
Don't start talking about Age of Empires. I would
You know
much
what? I
rather
love
play
Age of
Red Alert.
Empires. I will... No, I'll bring it up. I love Age of Empires.
Yeah, me too. Well, that's the first one.
Let's go hold hands and play Age of Empires, Co.
All right. Age of Empires 2, right?
It's not gay if they don't touch.
Yes. Exactly. It's not gay unless the trebuchets touch.
Now I want to play Rome Total War.
Meh.
I never played that one. Well, wait, no.
Yes, Author Blues knows what we're talking about.
Maybe I did play that one.
Age
Yeah,
of
the
Empires 2,
Conquerors.
Age of Kings, plus the Conquerors expansion. This is the
Spanish.
ultimate way to play. Japanese.
There are so many times I would just ream people from behind with those cannon galleons.
Yeah.
Just sneak them right up behind
Well,
there, like go up a river.
You were
It's
young
not gay
and
unless it reams them from behind.
you were experimenting.
Exactly.
Young in college. A lot of reaming happened.
Had to be quick about it, too.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I might reach around and get you.
That'd be mighty courteous.
look at the skins we have here. Felloc Aurora has some sort of, I don't know if it's a wolf or a bear skin in a suit. There's a big tail, so it's probably a
Bear
wolf.
wolf.
Man, bear, pig, wolf.
Man, bear, pig, wolf. Yes, wolf.
Let's
That's how it
see.
sounds.
We have Killer 2401, who's a Adventure Time skin. And I already saw Felloc skin. And there's April 61568, who has a girly skin with multiple eyes, with different colors and flowers. Don't know if it's actually a girl though.
I think it's a girl.
We'll assume so.
I think it's I think Fella maybe and April are brother and sister maybe.
Hello,
I'm not sure.
ladies.
That's what I've heard.
FYI, Dyer, you are currently visible.
Yeah,
Yes. Once to strike fear in their eyes. We're watching you.
exactly.
I just did the whole like point at my eye thing and then turn it around, point it at the screen. Like we're watching you. So these are all from Mine Inc., I believe. Yes, I haven't seen Wind Waker's skin yet. Wind Waker
Just
02
say,
has a normal guy and a tux skin. Or a suit skin. Did I say what?
sound like you said mine ich.
Mine Inc.
Ich.
Oy vey.
Try to sneak around him and ream him from behind.
It's just Mine Inc. But it's still 11 minutes
Come on, killer.
until
Come on.
start
Come
time,
on,
so
killer.
plenty of time for the Iron Golems to show up, assuming they have all the details.
Don't run from it.
Are you doing a slow walk forward?
I'm trying to get my Spanish galleons behind his defenses. Come here, killer.
Wait, you can vanish first and then pop out behind him. Oh yeah, look at
I
that.
see you.
Look at that.
Hello, hello.
He won't stay
hello.
still.
Hello.
I need to get behind him for a bit.
Hello.
Stay still. Let me infiltrate you. Wololo.
It is good to be the king.
Make sure I have my Twitter updated correctly.
One of my favorite ones was a pair of them, actually, that you could do that sounded like a conversation. Where one guy would say,
You played 2 hours to die like that?
and then the other guy goes,
Yeah, well, you should see the other guy.
remember those?
I do remember those actually, yeah.
Alright, well while we are waiting
Wololo.
for the other team to show up, maybe we should go over how the map is laid out.
Wololo. Sure.
Nah, screw that.
Okay.
Go for it.
Well, since you can't see me, you don't know where I'm looking, but
Don't care.
this is Uncivil Engineering, yes? By Fifth Whammy, is this the name of the map? I think that's the name.
I don't know.
Fine, I'll gotta look back over here. Uncivil Engineering by Fifth Whammy.
Yes?
This is a Race for the Wolves style map. Your objective is to find the wolves as stated on the Victory Monument and place them there. The first team to do so wins, and this one actually has very narrow lanes. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks wide with a gap of, I don't know if that's 16 or 24.
1,000.
24,000.
Yes.
The first point of contention is usually this cliff here. There are several ways to get down quickly, but there are bows up here, so you will see some action here while teams try to safely descend. Unlike... Man, I really wish I was drinking. Instead of having wool rooms, there are a couple of wool dispensers hidden back here in these sections. Let's see if I can get to one. Wait, I can't because they're all encased in glass. But anyway, they make it all the way through the PvE dungeon, and then they press a button, and they receive wool. The first wool is in this pyramid section. The second wool is in this little lava curtain section I will be approaching momentarily. And the third wool is in this redstone section ahead, where they will need to place redstone torches on each one of the, I believe they're obsidian objects. Yes, they will need to place a redstone torch on top of this barely visible obsidian block, and it will, once they have all 3 done, they will be able to go into their wool section and claim their wool. Where this little happy face is, in the middle-ish of the map, between the lava curtain section and the pyramid section, there is a mutual exchange system here. It says Mutually Assured Generosity Station. When either team's button is pressed, get both items. However, the team that didn't press it gets more. You'll only get 1 cart per match, so think carefully. So the first team that gets here gets goodies. The second team to hit it gets better goodies. And I don't think there's any way to tell who hit their button. I don't think it actually shows up here until the button's hit, so... There's also an MLG-style chest way at the end, but it probably won't be used. Probably. Apparently it's a Canadian team. We know how those are.
Yeah. Gotta watch out for them.
Yeah. They're gonna Canada all up today.
I don't like those Maple Leaf bastards. Oh, well, they're from South Canada. They're cool.
Okay, Michigan. I love Michigan.
Never been.
I used to, like, vacation with my family in the Upper Peninsula, like, camping and stuff. It was awesome. It was so beautiful. Weather was nice. The air was pure and clean. The snows were dense in a good kind of way, so you can make snow items like snowmen and snow angels and other snow-shaped paraphernalia. Zeno Lamau is asking, are you from the United States? Yes, I am. Pola Jack is asking, who is commentating? Well, I am Dutroid. You're on my channel. CoStar is also here with us, and so is Dire Dwarf.
Hello. Z-Cool has an interesting skin. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Could he be, I was thinking maybe he was the guy, I can't remember who his name is, the guy who took over the Frozen Throne from World of Warcraft, but I don't think that's him. He was bald.
What?
Hmm?
Nothing.
I heard glass break, but I don't think you can break anything here.
Cool. Just broke some Canadian glass.
Well, Canadian glass is brittle.
My stream is suggesting that it's Ganondorf. I'm not sure what version of Ganondorf this would be. I mean, I kind of always define Ganondorf as having a very big mouth. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess this could be a Ganondorf skin because of the red-ish hair, but it looks more like it's lava than red.
Careful. It's racist.
What?
I don't know. Ganondorf is like the only male from the Sand People, isn't he?
Yeah. But they're all, like, red-headed. Oh my god, they're gingers! Uh-oh. Okay, he bit the block. Need to keep an eye on these Canadians. You never know how they'll act up. I am not in F1 mode, I'm using a texture pack. You can tell I'm not in F1 mode because I can see names. Singo is asking why are you saying Canadians are bad? Because we like to make jokes. Lazlandi is asking what is in the chest behind the lanes. Absolutely nothing. This is sort of a mini-map of there. It's saying that the yellow wool is in that pyramid section. The orange wool is in the lava curtain section. And the red wool is in the bedrock, obsidian, whatever section. There's a little brick tower, or brick house right where that would be. Some resources down there. It's a pretty relative to scale map. And this is the spawn. Nuko Zero says, not all Canadians are bad people, but all bad people are Canadians.
Someone from Canada should get me a work visa so I can move there.
Why would
Just saying.
Why would you want to go to Canada?
Because, I don't know, I like cold.
Oh, well, there are plenty of cold parts. There.
I think at this point, I just want to not be in the South.
I mean, I've been to Canada before. It didn't really seem all that much different than where I was, you know, 20 miles below it. Though honestly, Toronto was a much better city to be in than Detroit by like 40 leaps and bounds, even though they're pretty close to each other. Missingo is like, are you from the United States? Yes, I am. Very sorry about that. Don't know what I'm talking about.
A?
I've never heard him do the A stuff, but
I heard Pause do it.
But
once, just once.
The main feature I think of the Canadian accent is how they say things, words like sorry, terrible. A lot of those words end up having different O's. Like it's sorry instead of sorry.
Oh, I've never heard that before. That's odd.
Oh, you'll pick it up now. Next time you hear a Canadian sorry, say sorry, you'll be like, ah, dude was right. It's not, you know, it's not a problem or anything, it's just the way it is.
I don't know, I'm kind of having a problem with it right now.
We
just kind of angry about it. I'm just going to be angry about it for a while, it's alright.
You should ask for an apology from them then.
All Canadians owe me an apology. I'm just going to say it. I don't know what the consequences are if they don't offer me one, so I'm trying to figure that out right now, but they should totally just offer me one anyway.
And no, I'm not from Detroit. I was just mentioning that two places very close to each other. Very different. Detroit sucks. Sorry.
Never been. Kind of, whenever you bring up Detroit to anyone that lives in the South, at least, they're always like, don't go there, they'll rape your eyes out and steal your money.
It's one of those places that's bad enough where even people who are proud to be from around that area are like, you say Detroit, they're like, they just put their head in their hands and they're like, I know. It's really that bad.
They have such cool urban ruins.
I know, that is cool. I've seen like a lot of beautiful photographs of that stuff, but that's like a really big sign of massive decline.
I know. I'm just trying to be positive. Why must you bring me down, dude? Come on. Detroit, the Hope Crusher.
They called me in middle school.
Is there supposed to be a sign on this glowstone thingy?
Where?
All the way at the top back.
You're invisible to me, so...
Well, it's above the mini-map. Like right up at the huge glowstone cobblestone ring thing.
Oh, is there a sign up there?
No, there's no sign. It's just, I wondered if there's supposed to be one there or something. I don't know.
It's a billboard. Let's see, we have 2 members of Iron Golems. Yeah, I think it is your message here. That's exactly what it says.
This space for rent.
And yes, right now we are waiting on players.
Kill Nox.
Oh wait, we got the last guy. Okay.
Is that the last? Is that the last guy? I'm counting 7 players' names.
Do this differently. Maybe I want to do like
For a
that.
minute there, I know Altitude Cow. I've seen him play before. For a minute there, I thought it was Minimal Cow, and I was like, "There's so many cows. How do we keep track of them all?"
Way too many cows. Not enough room for Reddit. Maybe there is.
Yay!
It barely fits. Should have moved it. I'll fix it.
What's that?
Oh, I added a sign. I didn't have it even though.
Oh. Shift left. Close enough. I like it. I see you do.
Yes, I unvanished to do the thingy.
Oh, nice. It did actually shift over. Did you do that manually?
That was me.
Oh, nice. That's quick.
Not exactly happy with the alien, but it's okay. I've made him better before.
I like him. Doesn't the red alien have a little red thing at the top of his head, too?
I thought it was just a white circle.
I don't know. I guess it is white. Hey, Author, is there a way we could actually get World Edit for the announcers at some point? Because using the compass is pretty awesome sometimes.
The permission is worldedit.navigation.
I believe you guys have access to Compass.
The only
Am I
problem
wrong?
is, we might, but the only problem is it won't be invisible on our screen.
Oh, ouch.
So, it's fine.
No, it doesn't work.
The match should be starting as soon as we have all the team members and Ko gets back. I don't know where Ko went though.
Yeah, I didn't notice it when he left. I mean,
Oh, I'm
just
here.
Not... Oh, there
Oh.
he is.
Just quietly listening and waiting.
Waiting for people to know that you were gone.
Mm-mm.
It sounded sad. And we lost Killnox.
I think he said he was having some
You said-
lag.
You said that the permission was worldedit.navigation.compass?
I think so. Might just be worldedit.navigation.
I'm going to adjust some background noise real quick, guys. 1 second.
I think you guys should have access to all the world edit navigation stuff now.
It's working. I think I might leave the compass at the bottom then, because it will point to spawn, which may give people some sort of navigational aid. It's pretty non-obscuring. And yes, roll navigation would do anything under it, which also means ascend, descend, up. Yeah. / up. Is it / up? Whatever it is.
And I'm back.
WB. I don't think that's gettable. Rawr, I'm a giant blasting through the map.
Dyer, you should have access to compass features now.
Yes.
Yay.
Super MC Gamer is saying, may I request do sing Dark World from Link to the Post?
Magic.
What about Link to the Paste? It's the second time this song has shown up today, too. I should just, like, shuffle my playlist. Oh, wait, never, It's in the same order, but it's always fairly unique.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeehaw.
Madre de Dios.
Cierra la boca.
So is Killnox their fourth player?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Okay, because he was having some sort of issue? Because he was on before for a moment.
Oh, cow.
Okay. his internet should hold. And I imagine he's like,
He's got straps on it, ropes.
no, I'm imagining
He's
that
batting down the hatches.
he's got like a wire taped together on his feet that he's holding it together with his toes. And it's like, it'll hold, internet, hold.
Oh
man.
I was thinking something more epic than that, involving beards.
I like Killmox's skin.
Just keep her there!
Hold the line.
Here comes another gust!
I want a dwarf skin. Like Killmox's. That is awesome. I love that. Love that skin.
Wait,
That's
wait,
awesome.
He's got a dwarf skin?
No, I want a dwarf skin.
Oh! That is a nice dwarf skin.
Yeah, I'm liking the helmet and all that stuff. It's
Yeah.
really detailed.
And it's got the beard.
And the beard. And he left.
Crap. Con.
Give me a skin.
Wait,
I'm
no,
gonna wear
it's
it in the battle.
disconnect. There we go.
They're asking who made this map. It is Fifth Whammy.
Yes, this is map name here. Uncivil engineering by Fifth Whammy.
He's also invented 2 sandwiches and a drink.
Two sandwiches and a drink.
Yeehaw. I'm gonna require another oh yeah after this is all done, Co.
Oh yeah.
Nice, quiet one. There we go. I want to hear, like, Macho Man trying to speak softly to a baby.
You're gonna go to sleep now. You got the sleeping madness.
He like shakes a rattle and cracks it with his hand, like crushes it and shakes it. It's a mobile made of Slim Jims. Just like snaps one off and
sleepy
eats
meat.
it.
It's made out of Slim Jims and 80s sunglasses.
My sunglasses weigh 2 pounds. Changes the meaning of nod off.
I gotta make sure my checklist is up front. Oops. Gotta heal star. Oh. Dubstep Bossadu says the screen is green for me now. Let me check my preview window. Looks good for me.
All
May
right,
need to
Killmox is
refresh.
definitely having some problems. Looking at the mumble screen there. Holy crap, that's a lot of disconnects and connects.
Well, either way, I think we're gonna get started soon, so I'm gonna start recording my stuff.
Same. Awesome-tastic.
Hard drive gears grinding. Frame rate dropping. Let's see, Dubstep Bossaru is saying still having green flashy stuff. Could be a problem with an individual Twitch node that you keep hitting. Also try the 360p button to reduce quality. That may start working. Make sure your Flash player is either up to date or not up to date enough. Trying to think of other things it could possibly be. I want this match to be over so I can start drinking.
Why wait?
Don't tempt me. Bad things happen with that.
He's got to pace it out. That way, by the time the match is over, you're already well on your way.
We are now 20 minutes late.
Bam.
19 by my clock.
We factored this into our times.
He says it's holding. They've battened down the hatches, boarded up the hull.
The Dilithian's holding.
Strung up the heathens.
She's given all she's got.
She ain't got no more!
Soon I'll be saying it is green, like Scotty from that one episode of Star
The
Trek that no one
board is
remember.
green.
No. There's this one episode where Scotty got people drunk with this green stuff. They didn't know what it was, and he's like sniffing because it's alcoholic, and he's like, "It's sniff," and then he's like, "It's green." Then he started drinking it. That was one of the
That
other
sounds
ones.
familiar.
I think that was season 1 of the original series. They also referenced it again in the Star Trek: The Next Generation episode called Relics.
Was that the one where he was found in the transporter?
Yes, in the transport buffer.
Yeah.
Because they put it into a diagnostic loop, which kept the pattern buffers fed, preventing decay.
Now, what was... Did he just go off and retire, or did he go back into a loop, or what was it again? I don't remember how it ended.
I think he went off.
Retired.
Yeah, he just went off into the sunset with his
Yeah.
shuttlecraft.
I am proud of myself because in one of the episodes of Voyager, I found a mouse pointer in one of the LCAR's display.
Okay, are we? Are the wait. We're assuming, right?
Are we, what?
Yep, we gotta do a sumo here.
Sumo tactic.
People need to stop killing themselves and spawning in the middle of the sumo ring and such.
PolaJack1 says he's watching on
Oh.
his NES. We can still sumo until this shit's worked out. Stuff is worked out.
I want his skin.
Looks like it's gonna be Zcool versus... Or Zcool versus... Who?
Zcool of the Iron Golems versus someone from Mining.
I believe it may be Wind Waker 02.
Awesome.
Hopefully everyone stays off the sumo platform. They're gonna substitute her.
Subsister.
They're gonna substitute her. Oh man. Here we go. Sumo.
Oh, perfect.
Up, there we go. Windmaker's got it.
I don't think so, because in the middle of that sumo match, yeah, somebody said wait, and then because Killnox doesn't know what's going on. And then also Altitude Cow spawned right in the middle of them while they were sumoing.
Yeah, I think in the future we'll just have to make sure the sumo rings are off to the side.
Yeah, they shouldn't be in the spawn area. They should
people
be.
keep derping around.
But we should just teleport people to, out in the distance where they can't get to. And then it's clear who won, too.
Looks like their sub got here, Psyche Monkey. Psyche Monkey?
Psyche Monkey. The actual Greek word that psyche comes from is actually pronounced closer to psyche. The more you know.
I'm sorry I missed that. My phone was going off for a second.
I procrastinate 94 saying which team's Canadian. At this rate, I'm going to say both of them. I actually have no idea.
They're going to do another countdown, and I just fully expect someone to automatically pop up in the middle of it.
Quiet Colossus says Ancient Greek and Star Trek.
You got everybody to settle down.
I know quite a few things, but not everything. Oh! Moonmaker was smacked out of the ring like he was made of wind.
That means the Iron Golems have the lane choose, or choice.
Lane
I can't
choose.
talk either. Lane choose.
Lane juice.
Lane choose.
Lane choose.
I'm imagining the
Brought to you
Ermagerd.
by RMCT.
No, it's Ermagerd Lane choose. Cole's the only one who's gonna get that.
Yeah, that
I'm smirking.
right over my head.
He is smirking. Ermagerd, choose your own adventure. You seen that meme yet? Irma H. Gerd, attorney at Lure.
Wait, what? I was reading the chat.
Ah, it doesn't matter.
Fair enough. So let's see, what lanes do they choose? Looks like Iron Golems are going to take the green lane, and Mine Inc. is going to take blue.
Yes, I see all 4 members of Mine Inc. here, and only 3 members in the trough from Iron Golems. Now 2. Killer2401 says you're like a box of Reddit comments. Could you imagine getting that? Like giving someone for Christmas a box of Reddit comments? Like that could be the replacement for Cole. It's like you just randomly select the most downvoted Reddit comments and put them in a sheet of paper and fold it up and send it to people. That would be awesome. Okay, we have 4 members in the green lane and 4 members in the blue lane. Iron Golems on the green lane, Mine Inc. in the blue lane.
So welcome everybody to the 10th match of the second Reddit Minecraft tournament. The teams today are the Iron Golems versus Mine Inc. And this tournament is sponsored by, in part, MineToys.com. MineToys.com is providing the prizes for the tournament, which are some sandstone statues that are 3D prints of Minecraft avatars. So the winning teams will get to have their own avatars in statuette form. They've also provided a coupon code. You can see there on Minecraft. It says I love Reddit, ILUVREDDIT. So the viewers can, if you so choose, use that coupon code to purchase your own statues of your own avatars, and that coupon code will get you $5 off. Today's map is going to be Uncivil Engineering by Fifth Whammy. We are ready to go. The Iron Golems are in the green lane, and Mine Inc. is in the blue lane. As soon as the refs are ready and the teams are ready, we will kick this thing off.
Looks like both teams are ready and they're about to go.
There we go. Sploosh.
Everybody get to the sides.
Yep. Looks like Mine Inc. was the first team to get 2 people on the sides, but
Just barely.
yeah, just barely. Looks like Mine Inc. is claiming supplies from... I think there are 2 chests in the forest. We haven't actually seen this map in full tournament play.
Actually, we have.
Yeah.
But you weren't here.
It was Team SG
Yep.
versus
The Destroyers.
the Destroyers, yes.
That was a good match.
That was the 3rd match, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's right. Because it was really early. Now I like the wall here because some people they try to go for the ladder drop. Some people try to do the dirt block staircase.
Yeah.
It just kind of remains to be seen what either team will do here.
If you miss with the ladder drop, then you die. You have to go all the way back. Dirt is safe, but also slow. Looks like neither team is willing to advance forward to the cliff.
Yep, they're engaged in a bit of a PvP stalemate at the moment.
Actually, it looks like Mine Inc. is coming out ahead in the arrow battle, though. In that we've seen 3 members of Iron Golems go down to no members of Mine Inc.
Yeah, one of
Or
the
not mine.
Iron Golems was just shot off the ladder. They
mine.
put one down and immediately were killed. Oh, I see. It's Killer up here on top of the tree that was able to take him out.
Yes, and
And
it
now
looks like-
Mine Inc. has their run of the cliff. And
Yes,
they're doing the ladder drop technique.
Wind Waker has made it to the sand.
Fellow there nearly chose the wrong exit point.
In the stress of this kind of battle, you get confused sometimes, and that is completely understandable. Especially when you practice a lot on one lane versus another. Wind Waker is
It
going...
looks like...
Go ahead.
I was going to say, it looks like Mine Inc. has decided to try to hold the line here at the cliffside, but it looks like they finally have a little bit of the ladder drop set up here on the Iron Golem side.
Yeah, Wind Waker chose to go over the pyramid and is still heading towards the happy face right now. He is choosing to skip the mutually assured generosity button.
Iberanak is making his way over the pyramid now. From the Iron Golems.
Wind Waker is about to tangle with a creeper. He noticed him. He's backing off.
Iberanak is also passing up the mutually assured generosity machine.
Yes, Iberanak and Wind Waker are now at the exact same spot on the map due to Wind Waker running into that creeper. Wind Waker is going to tunnel behind against the bedrock here. I think I'm going to follow him through. I think he may actually try to tunnel all the way through.
And Iberanak was going to try to go up and over, but decided to go for the same tunneling through technique. Not before attracting a bunch of mobs, though. Seems like he's going to be fine.
thanks for the comments on how good my stream quality is. I try and tested a lot of stuff to get it to work the way it does.
We got some PvP on top of the pyramids.
And the
Altitude
players
Cow
are not allowed to
versus,
watch the stream.
April and Felloc. Oh, Altitude Cow got some reinforcements there from Z-Cool and Psych Monkey. So all of the Iron Golems are now on top of the pyramid except
This could be a problem for Windmaker if he does not turn around. A creeper has made its way into his tunnel here, and it's right behind him. Ooh, he survived, but hopefully he sees the other creeper. That's how good the new AI is. They will follow you all the way around. Uh-oh, he's got another creeper. Hopefully he sees this one. He does. He walled himself in.
April's doing her best to apparently just distract the Iron Golems.
Are they still tunneling through the Iron Golems?
I pulled back to the pyramid area.
Okay, I will see if... let's see if I can remember their name.
Oh, April finally goes down, but not before a lot of pretty amazing footwork there.
Looks like a creeper is considering following Ibernok. Looks a little lost. He's made his way into the tunnel, but has not locked onto him. Right now, I am following the Iron Golems, for those asking in my stream chat.
Z-Cool is now entering the tunnel area as well.
Let's see, Ibernok is currently emerging from his tunnel and gets shot in the face by a skeleton. I think Ibernok may be attempting to do the redstone section. He's placing a bed down. A closer read at night.
Oh, Altitude Cow goes down at the pyramids. And Psych Monkey did not make it down the the cliff face on the ladder drop. That was an unfortunate death.
Yes, Ibernok of Iron Golems is the first to reach the redstone placement section, and I think he may either be trying to attempt it or simply hold off the enemy here, because I believe Mining is not far behind. Actually, it looks like Windmaker is going for the supplies between the brick house and the lava curtain area.
Looks like Psych Monkey failed the ladder drop again.
Ibernok is entering the redstone section. And there aren't really many spawns yet.
Not sure what was going on with April there. Just got shot and killed, but wasn't moving around, didn't make any effort to try to avoid the arrows. But also hasn't signed out, didn't appear to be lagging, so I'm not sure what was up with that one.
Ibernok is coming under fire from, I believe, Windmaker now. He's placed one of the redstone torches. He needs to place 2 more in this section to unlock the red wool.
Actually, I just had some rather unpleasant client lag. Have either of you guys been experiencing anything odd?
Not at the moment. And Windmaker actually has a bow that sets things on fire. So if he gets a good hit off, there's a good chance that Ibernok will go down. Ibernok is trying... Ooh. Windmaker waited for his opportunity, and Ibernok is now on fire. He can't have very many hearts left. Yeah, I think Windmaker is going to stay in his position because there's no reason for him to move, and he's got a good sight line on there. Ibernok is trying to move again.
Interestingly, it doesn't seem like either team is going for the pyramids at all. The yellow wall.
We haven't seen many matches on this, so we haven't seen what kind of strategies the teams have thought up for the tournament level play. Could be they are saving it for the end. It is a hard thing to go to because there's a lot of... Windmaker changed his position here to get another shot on Ibernok. He can probably kill him from that angle if he's willing to commit the arrows. Looks like Ibernok may be getting some relief here from Altitude Cow and Psyche Monkey. Ooh, Windmaker is now on fire. That will give him a breather. And yes, he is using it as an opportunity to get down to the next redstone placement station.
So they are having problems over on Mine Inc. side of things. They are just now getting to the potion hut and whatnot, right near the third wool, because they ran into the AI problem in the cave where people will dig in behind the mountain, and all the mobs will basically track them
Yeah.
through the walls.
Yeah.
Yep.
Windmaker had 2 creepers blow up on him.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty in there, and they were not having a good time.
Let's see who's actually shooting at Ibernok here. Looks like no one right now. Looks like Ibernok is waiting to get his hearts filled up before getting the final redstone placement point. Places a torch there, and then he will be able to get the red wool from behind this wall here. Oh! Ibernok is down. That was a very nice shot, too, as soon as he popped that door open.
Yeah, they didn't give him a chance at all. I did see all 3 of the Team Mine Inc. Reset their spawns over here in the brick house.
It looks like April has, on Mine Inc., has come to the redstone area as well to help put them on lockdown, but they haven't attempted it themselves.
Yeah, Killer is also on top of the bedrock box, assisting her.
There's a lot of warfare going on right here.
Yeah. And right
Particularly
now...
the ladder up the bedrock is fairly hotly contested.
And right now, Iron Golems has the advantage. They have 2 of their objectives in this section lit.
As for wool and the other places, I was busy watching the mining people move through the mountain. Was there any progress made on the other wools?
Not that we've noticed. I'll check out the
I'm checking the
lava
pyramids
curtain
right
wall.
now.
Nobody's been working on the pyramids unless somebody
Nope.
very, very recently went back.
Because I know there is at least 1 fire resistance potion. They may be waiting to get that to run the lava curtain because it makes it a breeze.
Yeah, there's been really no progress on either side of the pyramid.
Yeah, both of their middle rooms, the lava rooms, are still unbroken.
Looks like Mine Inc. is making a push finally for the third wool area.
It looks like it's Killer and Felloc. Interestingly enough, they're not lighting up their path. This may be intentional because it actually is really hard. Oh, they were just getting torches, it looks like.
There we go. Yeah, apparently, fellow or someone on the Mine Inc. side of things had a stack of torches from the very beginning, and was killed with them and lost them. So they had trouble with torch supply at the very beginning.
Ah. Yeah, but Felloc has the first redstone objective lit. And he's heading to the second. And Abernox hasn't been able to make it back up to his old position. Looks like mob interference and probably player interference. Though actually, he wasn't able to set his bed spawn, where most of his teammates probably were able to set their spawns at this bed that is on my screen right now. So he's having to do the
Is
full
there a
run.
fire bow somewhere?
Yes, there are weak fire bows. By weak, I mean they only have a couple of shots left in the in the chests on the bedrock.
Nice.
I think there's only one or two though. It only has like 15 shots, if I remember right.
Oh wow, Mine Inc. has all three of the obsidian objective markers lit up with redstone torches. Making quick work of that area.
Felloc is heading into the room, but he did get all of them.
I'm gonna go follow the chat again for a little bit.
Alright. For those of you, if you're watching my stream, you can see that to get the wool of your particular color, you need to wait until the objective is cleared. In this case, the 3 things are placed, and you just press this button, and it will spit out wool. A little weird, but it works. So, Mine Inc. has secured the red wool, which is the 3rd wool in this map.
They've also secured the choke point, and the Iron Golems have been trying to Rambo their way up that ladder, or any way they can up the bedrock, and Mine Inc. is just not going to let them do that.
Well, if they have the blocks, they can cover the, their ascent. Meaning...
Well, April and Killer have been doing a really good job of preventing them from even doing that.
Okay.
I'm sure that they've been thinking that, but every time they run out, they're getting at least 2 arrows in the face.
I mean, we may see them try to, pop out of the roof of this brick hut, build a wall over and up that is immune to arrow fire. Or attempt to actually take out 1 or 2 of the snipers.
Psych Monkey's doing... Oh, okay, now he's doing something smarter than before. Oh...
Looks like April is putting a protective rail down.
Wall. Oh, right at the top, making this whole thing kind of useless. They could dig that out and put a ladder up that way, though.
Ooh, shot out again. And if you look, Mine Inc. has put a guardrail at that same location on the other side, so they have had experience with getting knocked off at that point.
Mm-hmm. No, they've definitely... I'm pretty sure they planned on this being a major choke point.
Yeah, they were very aggressively trying to get there. And a lot of players, when they try to do a lockdown, they sit in the same spot, so you have 2 players sort of next to each other hovering around. They are intentionally taking the high and low ground to make sure they get good cover fire. Yeah, they're not going to get up that ladder that way. I think Zeekel may be trying to either get good shots or collect wood to make their own other set of ladders to get up there. Because if they were to build it where you said, right where this now cobblestone pillar is at, they'd be safe.
Exactly.
Well, safe until they got to the next part.
Yeah, until they get on top. And even then, they have to be able to get down the ladder into the third wool area.
Let's see if there's any action on the lava curtain wool, which I believe is the purple wool. It's either purple or yellow.
The pyramids are the yellow wool.
Okay, so
I believe the second wool is orange.
Oh, okay, it's the color. Okay, one's the color of sand, one's the color of lava, the other's the color of the redstone. Got it.
Right, yep. I am once again experiencing some client lag here in the pyramid area. There's something to that, and
Looks like
I don't know what the deal is.
Zekult engaged an Enderman, I assume trying to get an Ender Pearl, which would also help their situation if used appropriately. And yes, Mine Inc. was in the first season of the Reddit tournament, and they made it to the quarterfinals, I believe, where they were eliminated by the Ultimate Winners. Yeah, they've really got them on lockdown. Almost painful to watch.
Yeah, I think that the Iron Golems are going to have to change their tactics pretty soon here, or they're going to get completely shut down. They seem to be madly rushing to try to get back to that third wool area and get through that, get up the ladder. But I don't know. I think they'd be better served to go for other objectives at this point, and maybe stock up on supplies and try a different approach.
Yeah, I mean, there are ways to force their way up here, but they're not doing them. They're just trying to bum rush it, and that's...
Yeah, I think that they're stuck in that loop that happens to a team where they just are completely focusing on this one problem.
Yeah, they think that if they just do it faster or a little bit better, that somehow it will change the situation, but they need to focus.
Yeah,
Adapt.
They probably should pull back and regroup, and then they may have some better luck there.
Now, the one thing I'm noticing over on the Mine Inc. side of things is that they are still raging at that cave that runs behind the mountainside there. It is like mob candy. Like, it's a mob trap, basically. Like, every mob that sees or knows there's a cave there likes to go in there. They keep getting just filled with skeletons and creepers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll often see them flowing in there in a sort of a conga line.
Yeah.
They may want to try to wall it off in a way that the mobs can't hop in. But
It looks like they've done that on the back end.
Yeah, that's
Like
the one downside of completely ignoring the front is that it gets completely chock full of mobs during the day.
And they'll still have to deal with those a little bit if they want to grab the, or make a move on the second wool entrance there. Author tells me that Fel has gone back to line up the entire side of their course. Not a bad idea. So I'm not seeing a lot of torches on the Iron Golem side of things in the desert by the mutually assured generosity station.
let's see, Wind Waker of Mine Inc. is running onto the top of the pyramid. I think he may be assisting in shooting members of Iron Golems that may be trying to run the pyramid, or is he just doing a run back? I think he's just doing a run back.
And Psych Monkey just keeps trying the same strategy over and over again. That has got to be frustrating as heck.
Actually, I think Wind Waker and Felloc may be attempting the yellow wool.
Yeah. I'll go listen on them and see how they do, see if there's any rage-worthy moments there.
Alright.
Yeah, they get pretty frustrated, I've noticed so far, with the mobs.
They may have done a lot of practice on 1.2. I'm getting some
Yeah.
client lag now, too. Might be this section. The sheer number of mobs that are spawning.
Okay, I
Hopefully-
think Psych Monkey's got a different idea this time.
Hope they drop a torch, because on my screen it probably looks like pitch blackness. Let's see, Felloc is being chased by a zombie. Hopefully he doesn't break the zombie's connection, because it might go back for Wind Waker. It is. Hopefully he notices. Ooh.
Psych Monkey trying and failing at the same thing again. But he's got a spot point there, so he's probably hoping that Mind Ink will just run out of arrows eventually.
See if this is Wind Waker over here. That's Felloc. Don't know where Wind Waker's spawn is set.
I guess that's not a terrible idea, but might be a bit of a waste of resources. This time he's trying a potion of some kind.
Could be a regen potion.
It might be. I didn't see any particle effects.
That's probably an insta-heal then.
Yeah, it looks like Iberanok, though, is regenerating. Psych Monkey trying the same thing again.
With armor this time. And he's on fire!
And, yeah, and failing at it again.
Now, they do have many choices here. There is enough TNT on the map to build a cannon that fires, which could be very effective at dislodging at least one of these players here. And they can build it inside the brick house safely. They could build a safe ascent. So it looks like they may be doing that slowly. I think this is Z-Cool is on top of the brick house.
I don't know. Most of these efforts here seem pretty disjointed. Z-Cool just went down, obviously, and Psych Monkey is going to get shut off of his ladder again, I presume.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's any more progress on the pyramid section. I believe I see Altitude Cow running back. And is this Killer? Or Wind Waker? This is Wind Waker 02. He's gotten a little further. Can't really close in on him too much because he is in a section that is completely crowded by monsters. Yeah, it is interesting how little armor both teams are using. There are a fair number of blocks that can be used for this, especially with the amount of time that's been spent trying to ascend that tower.
I am worried for Iron Golems at this point. It's not good that 3 members of their team are completely absorbed in a single task like this for so long. Because as long as these 3 are involved in this, that's a lot of progress not being made on other areas of the map.
Actually, Felloc is heading a little further too. Emergency BRB.
And Mine Inc. should have, I think they only have the 2 here, right? Yes, there's Killer and April are holding this area down by themselves. The other 2 members are working on the rest of the map, so this is bad for Iron Golems right now. Let me go have a look-see at what progress is being made. Not seeing any action at the second wall here. The entrance to this area is untouched on both sides at the moment. So perhaps things are being worked on at the pyramids. I see Altitude Cow here. Doing a quick client restart. Aha! Wind Waker is currently in the yellow wool room. I can hear him getting some wool.
I'm back.
And he's going to come out of the yellow wool room right now.
Now getting out is also very difficult if there have been lots of spawns, though they seem to have done a reasonable job lighting it up and keeping the mob count low.
I guess you
Indeed.
guys were watching the same thing I was.
Yep, I just
Come back and report it.
I had come back to see how Mine Inc. was taking advantage of the fact that they've got the other team almost completely locked down, tied up in a fruitless task.
So yeah, he should be
They're
safely
still trying
out.
on the third wall, right?
So Mine Inc. has the yellow and red wool secured. Iron Golem seems to have no wool secured.
And where is... oh yeah, Altitude Cow, I think, has been having trouble getting back here. Isn't that right? Psych Monkey dying in the same method he has been dying?
Looks like Felloc is trying to clean up the mass mob spawn mess above the lava section. He certainly has them walled off, so they should be able to keep their tunnel safe. But they do need to traverse some of this to get to the lava section, unless they want to pop out right around here.
That's what I'm looking at too right now. Doesn't look like either team has really made a push for it yet. I will say it looks like the Iron Golems are more, I don't know, maybe closer is the word for it. I do see a bit of their tunnel exposed, but they're, like you guys were talking about, they're wrapped up somewhere else right now.
Yeah, and neither entrance on either lane has been breached to the second wall area, which is where the majority of the work lives, because there's still a lot of darkness around here and a lot of mobs.
Yeah, it'll be ugly when they crack it open.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like My Inc. might be considering getting on that task. Or not.
I'm doing a straight pillar up. Shot with a fire bow.
Now it is nighttime, so a couple of players may be able to set their spawns to more appropriate locations, because we have seen a couple of long run backs that were not necessary if they had rested earlier.
Mm-hmm. Psych Monkey finally was successful in his repetitive attempts to come straight up the bedrock wall, and is now above the third wall section. Still has to make it out front and down, and he's getting shot at by Killer.
Not having any armor right now has really got to be hurting him. One more hit like that, he's gonna be out.
There were some raw pork chops up here, so we should be able to reclaim a little bit of health. He has some leather armor on, and now he's on fire.
Ow.
There we go. He's dead.
And he's dead. So back to the trying to climb up.
Well, I hear zombies breaking a door down. This is clearly
I heard a
a
potion being drunk over here at the second wool area.
This is clearly a zombie in the employ of Mine Inc. Waiting for the most opportune moment to strike. I believe they may now be making. Oh, that was an awesome shot. Psych Monkey was shot trying to claim some of this zebra wood here, the birch wood. Don't just pillar straight up the ladders.
We got
Your
fella
team can
here
follow.
trying to make a push for the second wool area, breaching out from the beneath the mountain tunnel. He's got, I think, maybe a swiftness potion on him. I think it's blue bubbles, right?
Evernok was able to run the gauntlet successfully and has made it onto the top of the bedrock box.
Well, it's significantly easier now that they've managed to get a sort of protective wall built. So they can't be shot off as easily. They have to be killed on their way up.
Yeah. And looks like Psyche Monkey is also heading up, so they'll have two members on top. Oh, that was an excellent shot. He grabbed the punch bow and shot Killer off the top of the bedrock box. That was Ivernok doing that. So,
Yep.
Iron
That improves
Golems,
their chances there.
they have a little bit of a break right now. And we can tell that this railing back here was built due to team experience, but if they had built a rail right against this part of it here, that wouldn't have happened. Little things like that
Now
can make a
watching
huge
Fella.
difference.
They're making a good, strong reinforced entrance here to the lava wool area. Thought he was going to run into some trouble from a creeper that was, well, creeping up on him, but not a problem now. Making his way through the gravel.
And there actually is a time limit on these. The matches cannot last longer than 2 hours. And the team with the most objectives wins. If they have the same number of objectives, the team with the objectives that are further away from the monument wins.
Yeah, the Mine Inc. has definitely lost their stranglehold on this section now.
Psyche Monkey
The tables have turned.
He initially pulled a couple spiders, but they seem to have lost interest in him. Yeah, I don't know if they are going to completely abandon their hold here.
I have a feeling they're going to try to possibly get it back, but I think they have enough an advantage right now to sort of take it easy on that.
Yeah, but if they can keep them from getting the red wool, that will keep them that much ahead.
Yeah,
2 to
that
0.
guarantees a win. Yep.
Ibranock is in the bedrock section again. Hopefully he has redstone torches. He's making his way down to the final objective down there.
I would say fella here, running the middle wool here for the Mine Inc. team, is about halfway through the lava dungeon.
Ibranock is pinned down by arrow fire. I think that's actually from April. Let's see how he chooses to get out of the situation. If he can get some backup from his teammates, he should be able to get a little bit of a breather.
The only kind of arrow fire fella here is getting is from skeletons falling over the side, shooting him as they fall.
Looks like Ibranock may be trying to take a alternate route to the final section.
Watching fellow rocker here, making his way through. No armor, but there's no arrow fire coming to try to stop him right now.
He's taking it nice and calm. Looks like he has a game plan in mind. Oh, now he's getting some arrow fire.
Was that 2 skeletons at the same time?
I think it was. Or no, Altitude Cow. I think he actually shot those arrows, perhaps.
Ah.
From where, I don't know.
Iron Golems have unlocked their red wool. Looks like the Mine Inc. may be trying to lock them in there. Because it needs to make it out as well.
Wow, looks like Fellock ran out of blocks. Had to head back and collect the previous cobble walls.
Yeah, I was just thinking it'd be a good spot for him to use a bed back here, just in case, but I don't know. At this point, I think he's pretty safe.
Ibranock is making his way out of the bedrock section. I believe... Ah, he's getting shot at now. Oh! That was a nice hit. They knocked him down to the lower... Ah, yes! That was perfect. Ibranock is down. He did not make it out with the red wool. They either need to make it to his corpse or make it back to the red wool area. If they can re-establish their lockdown, they may be able to keep their keep that wool out of their hands. And Psyche Monkey is having to deal with spiders.
And those skeletons are hazardous as they fall over the side.
Indeed they are. It's kind of an unexpected hazard.
Yeah. But fella here is just about to hit the... I can't remember what color the middle wool is, but the second wool area.
Orange.
Once he has that, orange, yeah. Once he has the orange wool, that'll be it, basically. He's got to get it all back.
And he's made it into the room.
For what it looked like, he actually left himself a pretty good way to get back out fairly easily.
And he's getting himself quite a bit of it.
Ooh. A lot of really nice shots still coming from Mine Inc., where 2 people have been able to successfully pin down 3 people for the past 25 minutes.
Yeah, Ko, I think you're right. They kind of went into the that repetitive cycle of not getting what they need.
Yeah, they probably needed to kind of pull back, regroup, and calmly assess the situation, because now they're definitely at, I would say, too much of a disadvantage to come back from that.
Well, they do have
Whereas earlier they had some time to kind of recover, you know?
They do have the red wall unlocked, and Abernathy is making his way down to his corpse. Did he already pick up? It looks like he picked up his previous stuff.
But they don't have any progress on the other 2 at all.
Abernathy is making his way up his last cobblestone staircase section.
Uh-oh. Felloc caught himself on fire.
Let's see if he puts some red wool down here. Yes. So the red wool is secured for both teams now.
Oh, that's an unfortunate creeper. I can't believe Felloc survived that. And he made it out. The question is now whether or not his tunnel will be safe enough for him to get all the way out.
Looks like the iron golems are splitting up the red wool, so they'll have some, and are probably going to abandon the bedrock area entirely to focus on one of the others. Which I assume means Mine Inc. has no reason to stick around either.
And Mine Inc., I believe, are going to be in the midst of making their victory run here.
They have secured the orange wool.
Indeed they have. Felloc made it back out with orange wool, as far as I know. And it might be April who's making the full run back. I'm not sure. Felloc started doing something in the tunnel that I didn't understand, so I ran away.
Let's see if there's any members of iron golems at the cliff, because that is a possible lockdown point. I see Altitude Cow here, but he doesn't seem to be aware of a run back possibility yet. He may have been having some lag issues. Altitude Cow is getting shot at by, what, that's Wind Waker down there? No, that's April. But there are 3 members of Mine Inc. at the base of the cliff. Looks like Felloc is heading up first. Looks like they're gathering some blocks. Little trash talk from Altitude Cow.
I think he's starting to get the picture, though.
Yeah.
Or no, perhaps not.
He may not have any bows. Yeah, I just saw
He
orange.
might have just seen that.
Orange and yellow wool make its way into Windmaker's hands.
I see another iron golem approaching. But
Huh.
it's going to be too little too late as long as Wind Waker makes it to the top here.
But do you have a sapling? Ah, okay.
Oh,
Good hit on
There's ladders
Windmaker,
there.
but the ladders will have a good chance of keeping him relatively safe. He's
I think
over,
the iron golems realize what's going on now, too.
and I don't see any mobs that can be any trouble on the way back. including a nice 2 apples. Very impressive. There we go.
There you have it. That's the game.
Mine Inc. wins.
Pretty good match.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel bad for Iron Golems though, because I think they just got kind of caught in an
Frustrated.
infinite loop there. Yeah, they get caught in the frustration loop, which is I think a common problem on RFW maps.
That's why it's sometimes called Rage for the Wall. And the PvE elements of the game really shown a bit here as well, causing quite a bit of problems for both teams.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Fifth Whammy was keeping time there. It was somewhere around 45 minutes, and I think that's about right because I started my recording just before the beginning of the match, and I've got 47 minutes here. I think the match is a little bit shorter than that.
Yes, I see that as well.
Alright, guys, I've got the spokesman lined up whenever we're ready.
All right, bring him on in.
Yep.
Bring 'em on.
Get my mumble open so I can see their names.
There we go. Oh, no, this is one of them. Where'd the other one go?
Oh,
I lost a burn off. There he is.
hey man.
Oh, there we go. Alright, now I've got him both in here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. Good game, man. It's close.
You too. Me and Altitude Cow for so long just got locked down at spawn at night.
So did I, man. Oh gosh, it was so awful.
That was tough.
But speaking of lockdowns, there was an impressively long lockdown at the Red Wool by Mine Inc. against the Iron Golems. How frustrating was that to be on the receiving end of, and what did it seem like from Mine Inc.'s perspective? 2 questions to each one of you.
You want to go first, Windbreaker?
Sure. We were really, really nervous at the beginning because you guys were holding us back there far longer than we wanted to be held back there in the beginning. And the plan was originally for me to just grab the iron and get out of there with Brian and Kelly, that's Fellock and Killer, to come up to Red Wolf. But none of them were there, so I had to go up there and try my best to hold them back. And luckily I was able to stay alive long enough for them to get there. But if they had been held back for like 30 seconds longer, you guys probably would have had the game. So it was really close at that moment. But after that point, we knew we had all the time in the world.
Yeah. Sorry. When I was killed while going through Gridlock, I just got back to spawn and it was nighttime and I couldn't get back. And we had Zedkull and Segmonkey there, but they had no arrows. We couldn't return cover fire because we had a lot of arrows at the top, and you guys just wouldn't let us get to the top. It was insane.
Yeah. We met. April was just saying the whole time, boy, I bet you these guys are raging.
Yeah, it was tough.
Now, we saw a lot of trouble with the like areas being lit up. Was there looked like a torch problem on both sides? Like not enough to go around?
There's not many torches on this map, and maybe it's just that I haven't played this map nearly enough. I haven't, but we didn't have enough torches, and and also the woods area, it's so secluded from everything else. There's no torches in the beginning, so that area is pretty much always dark, because it's just a ways out of your way to go and light that up. Though in hindsight, it probably would have been a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, thing was, every time we go through a map, we're just like, okay, we gotta light it up when we go through, and we never do. And then we suffer the consequences for it, so.
Yeah, that is a simple thing that we've seen a lot of teams forget and had it come back to bite them severely.
which is common. I think it's the intensity of what's going on and exchanging arrow fire and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's easy to forget little things like that.
Yeah. Well, this was actually our first official RMCT match, and it was quite fun. So thank you guys for hosting it. Yeah.
Sure thing. Thanks for playing. It was a really great match to watch.
Yeah, it was good to play. Sorry, we can't both win.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you guys probably deserved it. I mean, you played quite a bit better than us. I don't know if you played quite a bit better than us, but you really had us locked down there, and it was obvious that, well, you got it.
Right.
Alright, guys. You guys have any more questions for them, Co and Do?
Nope, I'm good.
Let's see. They're going to be up against.
I think it's going to be Mining versus Brute
Ah, yes.
next.
Another team that did very well. Are you guys looking forward to that match? You were both in the first tournament. I don't know if you've played against each other in any scrims.
Oh, yes, we have.
Are you anticipating that match?
We're definitely thinking about it. yeah, it's going to be a good match for sure. We're pretty nervous, but we think that we can pull out.
All
They
right.
put on a scary showing.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
So
those-
far, I think
They
the
practice
scariest
very
matches
well.
we've seen thus far have been Brute,
And bulletproof.
Bulletproof,
TBs.
and Musclecraft.
And weren't those all on Albox?
Brute and Musclecraft were on Albox. Bulletproof was actually on Corrupt Lands.
Yeah, Zero Thomas's map, right? With the ice
Oh,
in the
right, yeah.
beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm speaking entirely from in terms of the organization and, just the sort of clockwork
The
way
efficiency.
that the teams work together. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mine's biggest problem definitely is the fact that we don't have a whole lot of time to practice, like just in our schedules. So it's hard for us to schedule it.
Yeah, we have time issues too. Like you saw, we spent like 20 minutes trying to get our substitute, or trying to figure out what we were doing with our substitute.
Right.
Okay, well,
Alright, guys.
Yeah.
good game.
Game to you.
Yep, look forward to seeing you guys compete either in the Reddit Minecraft tournament, Mining Inc., and also Iron Golems. I'm sure we'll see you guys around too.
Yep, definitely be entering the next tournament if we can,
Awesome.
and trying to
Or
participate in
scrimming.
throwdowns
I'm
and
sure
stuff.
we'd be interested in scrimming you at some point or something.
Possibly, yeah, that'd be good, interesting.
Right.
Okay,
Alright, guys. Thank you guys for playing, and Co and Do, I think it's going to do it for me.
Indeed. Thanks for watching, everybody. I believe we have, we definitely have another match this coming weekend. We may have one during the week, I'm hearing. Not sure. So keep an eye out. We'll update everybody on our Twitters or on the reddit.com/r/mctourney subreddit. And on our schedules, if we have schedules.
And I promise Brian, youtube.com/rockgames.
I would advertise, but not quite as shameless as Windbreaker, so.
It's just Philip's shamelessness rubbing off on me.
Alright, guys. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to kill my recording, and I think that'll do it for my stream tonight. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Alright, I think Co and I are going to return to our Serious Fool's Day.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, yeah.
And I am going to get a lovely beverage.
Okay,
Yes, I will do the same.
thanks for
Thanks,
live streaming,
guys.
guys, and we'll see you guys later, I guess.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Stop button there.
I have stopped recording. And I just
we
told
can
my
stop
stream
that.
that I'll be back here in a few moments. I'm going to, bounce my stream and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm going to bounce my stream, probably a 5-minute break, and then I'll be back with a lovely beverage and more seriousness.
The loveliest of the beverages. Booze.